Hello, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you all doing? Today, I'll be doing that house talk once again, and the house talk is going to feature the house of designer house of Gucci, a very big house, I would say. In general, apart from fragrances, they have awesome bags, handbags, shoes, a lot of accessories. Gucci is a name. Like apparels. They have that Gucci, right? So Gucci basically used to be very popular back in the days with especially you guys know Tom Ford was the creative director, and at this during his era, you saw fragrances like I have a couple from his time, but I wish I had many more. Gucci Purum 1, Gucci Purum 2, I reviewed them, I had them. Then Gucci Rush, Gucci Envy. These were some of the fragrances from back in the time. Gucci Nobile. Maybe it's before his era, but Gucci has history and heritage, right? So we'll look at the house of Gucci. The fragrances I have, obviously nowhere near everything. No one can have everything. I collected some over past few years, and recent times I got some. So I'll let you know my overall thoughts, and very quickly I'll go through some of my collection, like all of them, and I'll let you know, like, should you be looking at Gucci fragrances, are they worth it, and how much you are looking to pay, because they are kind of expensive, okay, even if you're looking at discounters. So before I start, let me tell you the fragrances I did cover. Apart from these, I used to own some of it, and some of them belong to my friend. Fragrances, you can check out my review if you're looking for. Gucci Intense Oud, very hard to find now. That is a clone of Black Afghano. So I really found it to be very overhyped. Then Gucci Purum 1, I used to own that, but I sold it off. Gucci Bloom Fiore, those are my friend's bottles. That's women's perfume. Then there was this perfume, I can't say the name properly, Memoir, Duon, Udio. I can't say that, the herbal green kind of fragrance. I did not really like that. I didn't feel the vibe with it. Then Gucci Rush, I did that. Women's, the red bottle looks like a camera, digital camera. And then Gucci Bamboo, these are the fragrances like I did. And apart from that, there are a few fragrances, like Gucci House. I would love to review. I'm taking a little bit time because I'm going to be doing just the one video today. So Gucci Guilty Women line, like Gucci Guilty Femme, that, and then the uh, Gucci by Gucci for women, Gucci Guilty Black for women, these fragrances. Then Gucci, was that on Gucci Guilty Absolute Pour Femme. These are the fragrances I would love to review. Yeah, that's about it. But in general, I did cover quite a fair bit of Gucci's. That's the point. Let's start at this point. We'll go from the older collection towards more newer collection. So I was talking about Gucci Purum 1 and 2. I used to own a full bottle like this. Back in the days, I bought a vintage version from Perfume World. And this is not the bottle that I used to have. I bought from one of the other brothers in community, just for the memory's sake. A partial, I bought this much. It's about, what, 15 mil, around there, more or less. So this is the second part of Gucci Purum. Gucci Purum 1 was that dark brown juice. We'll talk about this after this one. So this one basically got this nutmeg, tea note, kind of like this little bit spicy, and it's soothing. Back in the day, very long lasting, but nowadays it's very hard to find. 50 ml bottle goes like this is 100 ml, right? Heavy bottle. But if you find a 50 ml, that will actually be around somewhere $100 in Bangladesh, right? Believe it or not. So this one's, when they were around, nobody really looked at it in Bangladesh. Nice golden cap, nice bottles, really nice. Reviewers love this perfume. Basically, the tea note is very soothing in this, and that nutmeg, everything. But this fragrance, the one thing you need to know about Gucci Purum 2 or 1, these are fragrances you must try first. These are not really your absolute blind buy worthy fragrance that you're gonna buy immediately. You're gonna get compliments, you're gonna like them. There's no guarantee, You may like them, may not like it. At first, I really found like, didn't feel the vibe. I sold off my bottle. I did not find it to be doing anything for me that much. It was much later when I appreciate this kind of fragrance. So this is not a beginner's fragrance, Gucci Purum 2, but it's a very solid perfume. It's not blue or aquatic as the juice suggests. This is kind of like a tea, spicy, oriental, not oriental, woody spicy tea, that kind of fragrance with a little bit of smoke perhaps, okay? So I was talking about Gucci Purum 1. Before 2, I should talk about 1. But the 1 I sold off because I didn't really use it. I had about good ml, like in that bottle about 40, 30 ml. I reviewed it, check out my review. That one you cannot find anymore. I should have known better. But as a replacement, you can get the same perfumer. You can get Bentley for Man Absolute. Exact same juice, if not better. This is better done, I think. So this is basically woody, spicy, warm, very spicy, woody, fall time. And this is also very hard to find nowadays. Everything's getting rare. So Bentley for Man Absolute comes with two kind of tops, okay? Whole black is a Black Mamba bottle. Other one that it's like golden here. One is a Middle Eastern release. Other one is, I think, UK, one of the shopping mall, big shopping mall, Harrods exclusive, yeah. So I think this is the Dubai one or Harrods, I forgot. But if you get this, you'll wear it for the smell of it. You know, like if in the pencil, if you just keep shaving it, that sort of has this addictive smell, like smell of paper, kind of like you do your school work, you know, university work. If you like that kind of smell, like the smell of freshly chopped woods, you know, so this is kind of that smell. So Gucci Puro 1 and this basically same juice, and this is much more affordable. Even if it's rare, it's affordable. You can get this with 55 bucks, buy it, okay? But it doesn't come with immense longevity and projection, okay? That's another thing. So Gucci Puro 1 was the same. Performance wise, nothing special. I think nowadays you have a lot more modern option. You can avoid Gucci Puro 1 and 2 for me, okay? These are the first two. Third one I'm going to show you is a hidden gem. This is not hidden gem, this is a rare gem. Everybody wishes he had a bottle. This is big thanks to my brother Shafi Bhai, who gifted me his uncle's bottle. He was holding this for some time. This is, you can tell, those who know, Gucci NV, okay? I did the women's one. No, not women's one, I didn't do Gucci NV, but this one, the green juice, okay? This is basically a fragrance. It's a unicorn perfume. Like, it's not possible to find this anywhere. This goes for 300, 400 bucks for this kind of bottles. Yeah, you heard me right. People are paying more than Creed prices to get this. Why? And I did review it. As you can see, this bottle is so old, it has some residue in this, you know, if you see floating around. Yeah, so this is old. I don't know. The batch is, let me tell you the batch. This is E01630, perhaps on this old days. Reminds me a little bit of Victoria, you know, David Beckham, very sexy, or one of these perfumes, I forgot. You kind of got this kind of bottle. So this fragrance basically is very interesting. There's another perfume that I had similar to this, but I sold it off as well. What's special about this one, I feel like it's, again, not a blind by word. These are fragrances of back in the time, you know. So you really have to like woody, kind of like it has this tobacco, kind of got this vanillic property to my nose. I forgot exact nose breakdown. It's a fragrance that is not for everybody, and it's very high class. This is very long lasting, okay? So I felt this perfume is really nice. I wear this like when I really need the mood for it. You know, it's a very sophisticated perfume. It's very sophisticated. This is so good. This is worth at least 200 bucks in my humble opinion if it's a niche bottle, but not $300. It's a bit too much for that. But these are from Tom Ford's time and really amazing presentation. This is something, check out my review. This is something I would hunt down. If for $200, $150, you can definitely appreciate the fragrance. Very masculine, very sort of it's like way before its time. That's what I feel. This is very relevant till today. It's not dated, okay? Gucci NV, thank you Shafi Bhai for your bottle. So now we're entering a little bit of modern era of Gucci. Gucci by Gucci line. Gucci by Gucci line has many perfumes. I have only the two to show you today, and these are also discontinued, hard to find, okay? These bottles, Gucci by Gucci Puro, okay? At one point I really wanted just for the bottle. The Gucci Intense Oud comes in the same bottle and got this heavy bottle, heavy cap, metal cap, and it has this detailing, and the fragrance looks really like, the bottle's presentation is beautiful. You just want it for the bottles. But one sad thing with this line, Gucci is a little bit stingy, that 90 ml. I don't know where they got that 90 ml concept. Even the Gucci Guilty line I'm about to show you, they come in 90 ml, you know. So, you know, it's like 10 ml juice is a lot of juice, you know, like I don't know their reasoning, but it feels a little bit stingy, you know, like why 90 ml? But anyway, many companies give you like Mont Blanc Legend, sorry, Mont Blanc Individual, Star Walker, they used to come the big bottle only 75 ml. So in that way, better perhaps. But Gucci by Gucci Puro, what a beautiful masterclass perfume this is. I bought this with a lot of money. I got this from Sterling Enterprise, and they did charge a lot of money for this. This was expensive. I paid about $65 to $70 for this because this is hard to find. And the smell of this, that's what sold me, you know. Performance is subpar, and it's get compared to Dolce & Gabbana, the one, you know, that fragrance, or the similar to that was the other one, the Vera Wang for him, you know, Will Smith signature scent, wedding scent. This is similar to that amber, got this nice sweet opening. The opening is so beautiful. This is a 10 out of 10 opening, you know. If you spray this for the first time, this is a build to sell. First spray, you're gonna fall in love, you're gonna buy this and take it home. That good. So you get that sort of a tobacco dried out. It's not a very like a raw tobacco or tobacco leaf. It's more, think of Burberry London, Dolce & Gabbana one once again. This is such a lovely perfume. You will, if you see this somewhere, try it out. If you really like it, buy it, because you won't find these bottles after a while anymore. These are discontinued. Gucci by Gucci Puro. Fantastic fragrance. I almost sold it once, made that mistake. I'm not selling it again. Okay. So fourth one I'm going to talk about is this other one. This one I got recent times and I did review it. I bought this after 3 years of waiting, 2 to 3 years of waiting. Gucci by Gucci Sport. This is one perfume. Those who used it, some people said this is not anything special, but some people really love it. And at this current moment, my mood, my taste in fragrance changes every now and then. Right now I'm about the Cologne, kind of like a easy, citrusy, fresh summer. This is that sort of smell. Very nice opening, citrus burst. And this is the same juice as Dior Sport in many ways, but it has its own herbal own kick, but the perfume is so good, it's like got this almost to that point of think of Guerlain Low Boise. I'm wearing this sometimes, but it doesn't have that quite the push. It got this 3 hours of longevity with a mild projection, but such a relaxing perfume. This is a fragrance, again, hidden gem. If you're not a sucker for beast mode and everything, you can definitely try it. Okay, Gucci by Gucci Sport is a good one. I would say it's a hidden gem. Okay, so now we'll talk about Gucci Guilty line. So this is the line that really made people hate Gucci, and that's what my understanding is from the community or Fragrantica and many other reviewers. They absolutely hate Gucci Guilty line. They absolutely give no chance. Major reviewers, they will all be united in this. Gucci Guilty line is a guilty line. It's like, sorry, it's like a line that is not supposed to sell. It's not supposed to be loved. But guess what? Gucci Guilty line sells the most in Bangladesh. I don't know about international market. They are so easy to wear. I don't have the original Gucci Guilty or EDP or whatever. I have the flankers. But Gucci Guilty line sells like hotcake in Bangladesh. People who do not most people, in the world, they are not fragrance fanatics. They are just like, I want to spend about $50. I want to get like a designer or something. Not even designer. I want to get something that smells nice. People buy Gucci Guilty. People buy Nautica Voyage, Chrome. These are top sellers. Cool Waters, a little bit more pricey. It would be like Bleu de Chanel or Sauvage. This is what people buy because they smell easy, easy to get compliments, long lasting. People seem to like it. So all these reasons, Gucci Guilty line is also popular. So Fragcomm is one side, perfume users in other side. So let's talk about this one. This is my oldest in my collection. Like very first fragrance I bought from Gucci. This is Gucci Guilty Black. And it features a nice bottle. Again, these 90 ml bottles I'm not fan of, but these 90, yeah, these are 90. I got this in Malaysia. I bought it, and as you can see, it's about significant amount of juice left. And this perfume, it's a very nice example of fragrance that smells nice. It opening is beautiful, non-complicated. It does last decent time, but not quite beast mode. I used it, and then I think like my dad ran out of his Hugo Boss bottles. I gifted him this. He uses it. This has this mature about it. I sprayed it on my hand. It smells sweet. It smells herbal opening. It's something in the line with Armani Code. Like if you like those sophisticated perfumes, this is a very nice fragrance. Nice sort of mix of sweet, herbal, green, a little bit of darkness, and mature vibe. And it will get you compliments. The first 2 hours it projects really well. So Gucci Guilty Black, I think Steven gave it love. He said this is his complimented perfume. And I really believe Gucci deserves some credit for this fragrance. It's nothing extraordinary. You smell this DNA, you'll be like, oh, okay, it's nice, So it's nice. What's wrong with being nice, right? So Gucci Guilty Black definitely is a solid 8 for me, okay? Check this one out. So the next 3 are the ones, I would say, the challenging part and changing the life for Gucci, Like Gucci brand is totally changing their image with these releases. Okay, I have 3 from these. First one I'm going to show you, Gucci Guilty. This line should have been called something else, but they didn't take the risk. This is a risky perfume. Gucci Guilty Absolute. Look at the juice color. It's a bold statement. This is going to be medicinal. This is going to be about blood, medicine. You smell floor cleaner, like in the hospital. It's a very daring perfume. It's a woody, spicy, vetiver leather fragrance. Man, this fragrance is the smell of the Dettol, I had this bottle. I sold it off when I bought it. I did not like it at all. I did not wear it. But it got discontinued, so I got it again, paying a lot of money. If you don't understand the perfume now, just keep it in your collection. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you will understand the masterclass of this. It's a dry, a vetiver leather perfume. It's very cutsy leather, you know, and a rugged man likes this perfume, you know. So do not wear this for compliments, clubbing, everything. People will not recognize you, give you the credit. But imagine you go somewhere, it's the same class as this fragrance called Dior Eau Sauvage Parfum, you know, the old version. The vetiver in this is Mar, vetiver, lemon. So the vetiver in that, very dark, the Mar, very dark, mysterious. So is this. There is a niche perfume that smells like this apparently, but this is much more affordable. So this is where brilliance started. I think Alberto Morias, he started this perfume. Get it, you'll get it someday, you know, like buy it right now, you'll understand the concept after a while. This is a 10 out of 10 gutsy fragrance. Okay, I love this, lot of respect. So the next one, I wanted to get Gucci Guilty Femme, you know, like the purple colored bottle, but it's pretty expensive. So I got this one instead, Gucci Guilty Oud. So this one, as I know from Sebastian Zara's review, this is the one that replaced the Gucci Intense Oud. Totally different fragrance. I don't understand why this one has to replace that. This is a much better fragrance in my humble opinion, where me and Sebastian disagree humbly with a lot of respect. I find this to be more playful, got this nice blackberry note. The berry note they borrowed from the Gucci Guilty Femme, and the oud supposedly from Intense Oud, but I don't feel the same way. This has got this nice rose oud, very wearable, very long lasting, and also discontinued now, as I heard. Sad, you know. This is a perfume, will remind you of a lot of sweetness of oud satin mousse, you know. This is what this is similar to. Man, this fragrance is so good. The Bulgarian rose in this, whatever rose, it's just fruity. So if you like fruity perfumes, if you do not like the skanky oud, but if you like oud satin mood, you want to get something in that line, this is something I would say. Gucci Guilty Oud, unisex wearing, beautiful perfume. I love this fragrance. Okay, so Gucci Guilty Oud, this is a 10 again. Okay, so you see, like, Gucci is not bad. I'll tell you in the end. The very last one I'm going to show you is my most favorite at this current moment. I told you the light citrusy and the trend that I'm liking. You can see similar. Gucci by Gucci Sport. Gucci by Gucci Sport. Yeah, similar to that is this one, but this is a masterpiece, modern masterpiece. Gucci Guilty Cologne. Okay, I got 150 ml from Perfume Bangladesh. This is actually should be the new trend for summer freshies. If you're tired of Sauvage, blue right off the shower, citrus, sweetness, fruitiness, and if you want something new, you know, this is the kind of fragrance you should look at. The reason being, this perfume is so good. It's like a minty, man. At first I was like, what am I smelling? It's interesting, it's different, it's very long lasting, by the way. This is 3 times more lasting than Gucci by Gucci Sport. Okay, but conceptually they bring back the same concept. So this is herbal, fresh, more uplifting. Very little sweetness, very little citrus, but it's something new. You really have to smell this on your skin. I cannot describe it. You won't get the reference. Okay, if you see it in a shop, try it. Get a small sample if you can buy, and you'll see brilliance of this perfume. It's green, it's fresh. So the Memoir, Duo Noir, whatever that fragrance, I did not like it that time. Maybe I'll like it now. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece of a perfume from Gucci. So Gucci, you know, like, one last perfume, then we'll talk about the conclusion. I was talking about Gucci Rush, right? That white bottle cannot be found anymore. I never smelled it, to be honest. But it said there's a fragrance from House of Asaro that has that opening of it. You know, it captures the opening so well. And this is also discontinued, but can be had for very good prices. The fragrance would be Asaro's Visit, okay? And Scentland, I think Chris from Scentland, yeah. So he loves this fragrance. Like, if you follow his channel, he's one of the best channels. He's from Hungary, right? Hungary or Germany? Hungary, I think. Okay, but if I'm wrong, please, I'm so sorry about that, your country. But he's one channel I used to follow a lot. Okay, he introduced me to so many gems. You know, like I would not find out from these super panty dropper lists. You know, his channel is different. He does things differently, and he reviews a lot of great perfumes. So this is one. This perfume, let me just tell you, you should blind buy this. You know, forget about Gucci Rush. I don't know how that smells, but look at the sprayer. Atomizer is here. My good friend Mikalis loves this perfume. Many people who know, they love this fragrance. This is a perfume. You don't have anything that's similar to this. Okay, when I smell it, immediate love. I sprayed this in a summer day. It lasted me 8 hours plus. Okay, longevity is fantastic. It's a cold weather perfume, but just that there's lavender, there's some spices, woodiness, you know, like a mix of those things. But it's just, I cannot explain how good this is. So if you cannot find Gucci Rush, you can try. I'm sorry I'm showing some of the brands, but Azaro's Visit is a perfume you should definitely get. So coming to a conclusion, like you can see Gucci actually gives you not as entertaining or as mass appealing or big hits like Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage or Aventus, perhaps. Okay, and this perhaps is not the best brand. If you ask about the pricing is very expensive. Gucci perfumes retailing for $100 plus any fragrance, and getting that for 100 ml sometimes is justified. 90 ml people will have issues. Okay, if you're giving it for 35 bucks, 75 ml is also even okay. Okay, Mont Blanc does that, but this house is not a cheap house. Okay, and their house image is very big. If you go to Versace, Gucci, and you see there what they carry, you know, like Prada, you will actually be mesmerized. Okay, so I think personally their fragrance are a little bit overpriced. They should bring down the price a little bit to be a bit more popular, and they should make it more accessible. They should come out and reviewers should look into these perfumes, not to hype, but introduce people to this house. I think they have a lot of interesting fragrances, you know. And when you talk about the discontinued ones, you can find them, but if you do, try them. But the Guilty line, especially like the last two I showed you, the Cologne, the Oud, the Absolute, even the Black, these are fragrances very nice, you know. Don't pay retail, that's it. So Gucci house overall, I would give them like a solid 8 out of 10. Okay, in general I think they deserve that, but many of the fragrances can be subpar. Like the Gucci Guilty line, it's good for people who do not do PhD with fragrance, they just like wearing it, but they are more like a 6 or 7. But in general, what I have from Gucci, I would give them 8 out of 10. Check out this house, excellent house, good quality house, and if you just can be a little bit patient, you'll find a lot of gems in this house. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm sorry if I talked too long and I did not show you as many fragrances. I could have shown you more if I had them, but you know, life is about limitations, so I do what I can do from my limited resources. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.